Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the NBA Finals, y'all. NBA Finals. Now, I haven't said nothing leading up to the finals, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Man, almost forgot. That don't happen to me. I told you guys before, I'm a league passer. Watch all the games, the whole landscape. But these playoffs really left a bad taste in my mouth, right? When's the last time you see two teams make it to the finals, the whole playoffs, and only one loss between them? Only one loss between them. What does that say about parity, right? Cleveland dominating the East could take a whole regular season off, really, right? And then just turn it on and get themselves geared up for Golden State. And the same thing for Golden State. How y'all gonna win 73 games and then get Kevin Durant? So when that happened with the Durant trade, I had to initiate my Golden State hate, right? That's what it just happened. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been hating on Golden State the whole year. Thought there might be some internal problems, maybe, because the ball is only one ball on the court, right? I didn't think they would win 62 games. I said that earlier in the year. Wrong. Came back and told you that and admitted it. They seem to handle it, right? But you can't go for a prohibitive favorite all the time unless you're from that city or state or something like that. You're related to somebody. But a team that wins 73 games and then get the second best player in the league, or probably the best scorer in the league, what does that do for the parity? Then what does that say about Durant for leaving Oklahoma City, and you were leading 3-1 against Golden State last year, and it was half of your fault why it didn't happen. You probably want to go get that. So those are reasons to not like them, and it was hard for me. Let me reiterate for those who don't follow me at all. Hey, now I'm Draymond Green and Steph Curry, they're my boys. Draymond in that order, no. Draymond Green, to me, is the best defender in the NBA. It's hard to go against him, right? It's hard to go against a guy that you watch and defend in this NBA where we know they're pretty much telling defenders to get out of the way. To defend on the level that he's defending on all positions. That's why I give him the nod over Kawhi Leonard. I know there's a Kawhi Leonard and all that, and Rudy Gobert, but, Rudy Gobert, my favorite player is Hakeem Olajuwon. You're talking about a guy that blocked shots at a higher level than that and was also top 10 in steals pretty much every season until he got older. So Rudy Gobert, all right, but Draymond Green, I'm guarding 1s to 5s at a high level, right, and doing a whole lot of intangibles on the defensive end. So I give him the nod. I see it all the time over everybody. So it's hard to hate against a defensive player in the way the game is being played nowadays. Shout out to Roberson, Avery Bradley, Kawhi Leonard, and all them boys that are playing defense in this league right now. But back to the finals, this didn't excite me, right? Didn't really excite me, but we have to talk about it. It is the NBA Finals. I am going to watch it, but I have been less enthused this year than I've ever been. And that's saying something, right? So let's just see how that works out, right? I will watch, like I said, and the first game, Golden State basically blew them out. I think, what Cleveland was really worried about, you can see, is just limiting to three-point shots, of course. To an extent where people would just run into, Durant would just run to the middle, and nobody would pick him up. They would go and run out to the three-point line to stop the three-point shots. And you're thinking, well, man, that's wrong. But is it really wrong if a three-point line, Steph Curry's over there? Not really. You probably want to take the 2 points, right, and don't give up the 3, because Steph Curry is pretty much automatic there. It's not like a normal. Steph Curry means he takes bad shots that are not bad. Coaches used to scream about shots like that. But Steph Curry has made it to where I'm going to shoot this 4-point shot right here. Just because they don't call it 4 points, I'm going to shoot it. And it's a good shot for me. I make them all the time. So you have to kind of think. So the players were probably told, stop the 3-point shot. So it looked a little bad. But the way that Golden State plays, if you looked at Pachulia, how he was this is a 7-foot dude, right at the top, right in front of the rim, throwing that ball out of there, passing it and throwing it out because he's so conditioned. It's such muscle memory. He thinks he's making a good play. He has forgotten that he can finish. Totally. Because that's just the way the NBA is played. And Golden State is a team that shoots at that high level where you're not making a bad pass if you're throwing out to the three-point line at Golden State. You're not making a bad pass there. It's just a different way of thinking. We've watched the NBA a long time. We know, wow, what is that? Well, man, finish, wouldn't you? What's up with you? So it's things like that going on. Let me get back to Draymond Green for a second. This could be interesting going forward. Draymond Green, his legacy is at stake. You know, his legacy. If this guy blows a fuse again, which he almost did by getting 2 early fouls, he blows a fuse again, people are going to start being, they're going to pick him up, take him to the crazy house. Because you're the reason that you're not playing for a three-peat right now. Golden State wins that series last year, right? if that didn't happen to Draymond Green in Game 5. And, you know, it's questionable behavior going up into Game 5. So at this point, that should be his main focus, right? I know energy and all that, but if you haven't learned from last year, I'm sure somebody's just done hollered at him. Tone it down. Win the series. Your team is better. You have more weapons, right? And so Cleveland is going to have to they're going to have to get themselves together, because in this game, I don't think Klay Thompson is going to keep shooting like this, right? Klay Thompson's having an off series in the offense, which lots of times we forget that boy is probably guarding the hardest guy on the floor. He's guarding Kyrie Irving right now, so he has things to do. But him shooting at this level and them still winning by 20 points is a problem. But Cleveland is the type of team that will figure it out, because, you know, those second chance points, a lot of, you know, they were getting the wrong bounces and they didn't get second chance points. That's not going to happen too many more times. I think that Tristan Thompson is probably the best offensive rebounder in the league. If it's an offensive rebound up there, Tristan Thompson's going to get it. And I know, because I watch Cleveland and all these guys all the time in a whole lot of games. Probably seen at least 60 Cleveland games, and 59 of them I was against them. And who was always getting on my nerves is Tristan Thompson, because every rebound he's getting at, if it's an offensive one, let me just tell you. So that won't happen too many times, because his effort is in the offensive rebounding department. So I think the series is going to get a little bit better. I really do. I don't think it's going to be blowouts every time, but it's going to be interesting to see how that happens. And this is a premiere for me. I'm going for LeBron and Cleveland in this final. I told you, when I'm indifferent, and I am here, then I go for the underdog, and Cleveland is the underdog. So let's just see what's up going forward, man. I will holler at y'all game by game. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.